We're Sarah and Jess pulling chairs to the table, sharing these stories wild and unstable. Trash talk to tacos, it's how we play. New episodes dropping every Tuesday. We laugh, we cry, we spill what's real.
Okay, so the arch effect. Can the St. Louis arch really control the weather? So you've heard the stories, you've seen the memes, maybe you've even watched the thunderstorm slide right around downtown St. Louis like it's scared of the arch. So the shiny steel monument is actually a secret weather machine. I don't know about that. But today we're digging into one of Missouri's weirdest urban legends, the so-called arch effect. Can a 630-foot curve of stainless steel control Mother Nature?
Listen, if that thing can control the weather, it can definitely control my mood because I get angry with humidity
Yeah,
and it's horrible here.
I hate being hot. Like when we went to the Bahamas, I thought I was going to die.
Yeah, and we're like at our age where we have like hot flashes. Yeah,
Don't say it. I don't have them yet. I don't want them either. So, locals swear the big storms break apart or disappear when they hit the Gateway Arch. So, some say the arch was built with hidden technology that deflects lightning, or that it acts like a giant tuning fork for the atmosphere. It sounds cool, but it's also pretty suspicious.
right. So I had to look this up because I'm nosy and I like to know the facts. And the National Weather Service basically said, yeah, not happening. The arch is not out here bending storms. There's zero actual evidence it changes the weather. It does get smacked by lightning a few times a year, though. So if it really is some secret weather machine, it's definitely not protecting itself very well.
So here's the thing, weather systems are huge. We're talking like clouds that stretch for miles and storms that carry energy equal to an atomic bomb, which I can't even fathom. So the arch, it's tall, but not tall enough to even tickle the thundercloud, which sounds like something weird's going on. So the steel doesn't bend weather, it just bends light.
Right? And what people forget, storms do weird things all the time on their own. What folks call the arch effect is really just Mother Nature doing her thing. Wind shear, humidity, temperature, flips around the river, all of that can make a storm split or weaken. It just looks like the arch is out here working overtime because it happens to be right where everyone can see it.
So basically, we've been giving weather superpowers to a shiny piece of architecture, the arch. You're stunning, but not storm stopping.
Right? Okay. But since we're talking about the arch, it's not like some magical weather wand. Here's what it actually is. And this blew my mind. First off, it's made of stainless steel. So it's literally the fanciest kitchen appliance out there. And the elevators, they're like space eggs. I guess they look like little eggs and they rotate while you go up. That way you don't have to go sideways in the elevator. The whole thing was built in the 60s back when people trusted everything, including climbing inside a big metal tube and hoping for the best.
It freaks me out. I've never been up in it, and I've been to St. Louis probably at least 5 or 6 times. No way.
See, I didn't even know people were allowed in it.
Really?
No,
Yeah.
I thought it was just to control the weather. No, I'm just kidding.
That was your immediate response. Hey, I thought it changed the weather. So the shape is a catenary curve, which I don't know if I said that right, but we're going to go with it. Sounds super scientific, but it's literally just the shape of a necklace and how it droops. So the architect actually said, yeah, necklace math, let's make that 630 feet tall.
that,
Weird.
that had to be hard because to get that shape, you would think, obviously, they had to use some pretty good glue.
I don't know. I'm always confused by things that are like concave. I don't know how they do it. But here's a fun question. Why do we love to believe stuff like this? The arch effect fits right into all of those mad scientist ideas that we talk about, and nature doing weird stuff and humans thinking we can hack the system.
Right? And honestly, our brains love messing with us. We're always trying to connect the dots, even if the dots are like nowhere near each other. That's me. A
Same.
storm misses downtown and suddenly everyone's like, yep, the arch scared it away. The arch did that. But when a storm actually hits, it's, oh well, move on. Nothing mentioned of the arch.
Yeah. The government's not intervening this time, but they will next time.
Right?
So it's not about science. It's more about storytelling. And St. Louis loves a good story.
I've never been there. I'll have to go.
Yeah, they have this awesome museum called the Children's City Museum, and they actually have like a bus on the roof and an old airplane with
Really?
like cages built where you can walk in them like you're a hamster, you're a human crawling, and they come around with like these bolt cutters to cut people out when their feet get stuck. They like cut it and have
Oh,
to repair it. It is insane, but so much fun. They have this huge slide in there that
that
reminds me
sounds
of like
intense.
Hogwarts. And when there was something at like Gringotts Bank where they went down all these slides and all this stuff, it's amazing. If you have not taken your kid there, please do.
Oh,
And
if I
then you
don't
could
have
see
a
the
kid, can
arch.
I go as an adult?
Yes,
Okay.
Ron's scared of
Or
it.
I need to borrow a kid. Somebody's kid. Can I borrow them?
So fun. We took Ezra last year. It was great. So we may not have a weather bending arch, but we're definitely cooking the atmosphere ourselves. Great job, humanity. We built an oven, not an umbrella. So while the arch can't change the weather, humans can influence it in scarier ways. Ever heard of cloud seeding or how cities trap heat? That's actual science, not sci-fi.
Yep, and it's wild when you dig into it. Cloud seeding is literally planes tossing silver iodide into the clouds and making it rain or snow. Like we're out here seasoning the sky. And those urban heat islands, they are just us cooking ourselves with concrete, cars, and no trees. Basically turning our city into giant air fryers.
So we may not have a weather bending arch, but we are definitely cooking the atmosphere ourselves. Good job, humanity. We can build an oven, not an umbrella.
Right?
Yeah. So the verdict: the arch isn't a weather controller. It's just a really cool monument that sparks imagination. But hey, maybe that's the real magic, a piece of art that keeps us wondering what's possible.
You never know, though. And here's a fun one to end with. The arch can actually sway up to 18 inches in the wind for in over 155 mile per hour winds. 18. So if you're ever standing under it during a storm, just remember it's not mystical. It's just moving, like everything else in the Midwest.
So that's all for today's episode of Talking Trash and Tacos. But where we separate the science from the storms is one rumor at a time. Stay curious, stay spicy, and keep your tacos dry out there.
Yes.
No one wants a wet taco.
Nope.
Some people might.
They want a wet burrito.
That sounds disgusting. I don't like wet burritos. Do you like wet burritos?
No, the word just.
Yeah, because they have red sauce on them. I'm not too
Mm-mm.
sure about that.
We're Sarah and Jess pulling chairs to the table, sharing these stories wild and unstable. Trash talk to tacos, it's how we play. New episodes dropping every Tuesday. We laugh, we cry, we spill what's real. Heartfelt, bizarre, the chaos we feel. From late night debates to pondering why. We're your best friends on a podcast. Hi. Casual chatter like friends in a room, bright as the sun and loud as the moon. No subject sacred, no thought too small. We're chewing on life, answering its call. We laugh, we cry, we spill what's real. Heartfelt, bizarre, the chaos we feel. From late night debates to pondering why. We're your best friends on a podcast. Hi. From top shelf wisdom to jokes down below, we've got a rhythm that'll steal the show. Hold your coffee, spill your tea, talking trash as tacos in glee. We laugh, we cry, we spill what's real, what's real.